but not like actual gods.
Right,
I missed the beginning of this conversation. Uh, does the module regularly go to 20? And
20,
now we're
yeah. Yeah, the module is regularly 5 to 20,
yeah.
and it's not like they're they're not direct sequels, but like the normal recommendation is Dragon Deep, or I'm sorry, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, which is a 1 to
Uh-huh.
5, is normally the precursor to this. So in
Yeah.
total, you get like a 1 to 20 journey.
Mm-hmm.
I
Glad we
just
didn't do
wanted to
that
get
because I
us
don't like
going.
heists.
I'm actually regretting it a little bit. I thought to myself starting at 1 would be a little bit boring, both for you guys and for me. But I see that
When
was
you're
just me
when you're
not
level
really
1,
knowing.
you are so flimsy. You either
Yeah,
like
things.
murder everything
Yeah.
or you just die.
Right.
So yeah. So how does that bring into the? You guys are talking about the legendary boons or the above 20 levels. Like, where did that part come in?
Because I've added a little bit of stuff in here as far as like kind of parallel plots, right? Like
Okay.
it's not like I add on a shit ton like per floor, but it's kind of like I gave you guys a reason to be here, which you will kind of discover more as you go through here. This
Yeah.
will kind of allow for a pseudo like end game. You know what I mean? Like
I got you.
if I wanted, the module goes to 20, and then it would be super easy for me to add, you know what I mean, like a final on top of that or something to
Gotcha.
that effect.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, you guys get completion bonuses for levels and for the whole module, I guess.
Yay.
Kingdom Hearts, you always want to get to Sephiroth. I
Yes.
can
I want. Yes. Gotta get all those secret bosses. 100%.
Okay, so we rejoin and we find ourselves surrounded by bits of human remains, entrails, body parts, and bones from our exploded flesh golem, and find two of our member um, almost banging against the door to the west, wherein we know there to be several bandits, three in the leader. Um, I'll temporarily drop our.
Guys, what do you think I know I haven't been here. Sorry about that. Cool ride though. What, do you guys think that there was a western door down below? Do you think the western door might link up with this pathway? Because if that's the case, if they're locking the door, we could come in the back way if they do link up.
I'm
Amara
gonna
had success trying to open the door. If she steps aside, Rift and I may be able to push it open.
say my strength is as much, but my fury is.
The party here is called out. Wait! What was that noise? What was that noise?
You tell us.
I go to like push on the door again.
Did you kill the golem?
Yes.
Just like I'm going to kill you, you fakers.
God damn it! God damn that Calith! It wasn't even a real flesh. Okay, all right. How about this?
God, are you
You all,
damning?
you all seem like reasonable folks, and you can tell that I have a very successful business here. I'm sure that's part of the reason you came. So,
I
leave now.
came because you used the Red Brand name in vain. I know you are not who you say you are.
I don't. This is crazy. We have been here for years, and the whole city of Waterdeep knows that the vampire bandits, the Red Brand bandits, terrorize these depths.
Makes sense. Blood is red. Get it? That makes sense.
Are you telling me that there's a coincidence that my family Red Brand bandits that were murdered by adventurers have the same name as you charlatans?
Oh, maybe they must be different Red Brand, surely. So how about it? You guys go, and we will give you 20% of all of our earnings for the next year. Yeah, you think that they're lying, both, and you think that she knows about other Red Brand bandits. And now that you're like kind of thinking about her words, you recall her kind of like cussing out, like kind of in an exclamatory fashion during the fight, something about the Red Brands and her boy. She had said like her boy, the Paladin, killed them, or something to that effect.
I look at Conwyn and I motion towards the door. I say,
One moment.
"A liar knows a liar." We don't need them preying on people down here.
A very true cause. They shouldn't be preying on anyone.
Rift, that's 8 points of healing.
Oh, speaking of healing,
Oh, 8
Slither,
points?
yours still says 46 out of 49, but you should have been healed up 12 plus your 3 temporary.
Okay. I didn't know that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should be at 49 out of 50 or 52 out of 52.
Clark came in like the MVP. He was definitely Gandalf. And
Well,
the
52
tides
out of
turned.
49 because 3 of those are
Right.
team.
Bonus.
Yeah.
No, that's why I didn't know which side the temp applied to, but yeah, 52 out of 49. Yes. Thank you.
All right. Is it that Conwyn and Rift are going to be trying to force open this door, or?
Amar definitely looks like if they're not going to force open the door, she will continue to bash her at it.
I would like
the
to-
first thing I said to you was if you move aside, Rift and I can open the door.
Oh yeah, I had looked at you to show that I would do that and that we could do
Okay, yeah. Cool.
that. Get in there.
Ready? On 3. 1, 2,
goes away. I attack the
3.
door.
We kick the door open, hopefully.
Wouldn't we
athletics?
still be in
Athletics?
turn order?
Yours better be good, Rift, because mine wasn't.
Oh, it's alright, but it's not the best.
DM Daddy, shouldn't we still be in turn order?
I took it out for a second because I don't. It'll be real easy for me to put it back up if we
Okay.
do go back into combat.
Alright.
But right now, I wanted to
Mhm.
give you guys more ease about how you were going to get this door open. You know what I mean? So with a. Does somebody want to help Conwyn, perhaps?
I will
Maybe
1000% help.
Maybe Amara is helping Conwyn, and Slither, do you want to give Conwyn the help?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. Beautiful. So there we go. So with this, with the 23 and the 19, yes, you guys, there's a moment of resistance, and then Conwyn looks over and gives you guys a coordinated count. 1, 2, 3. And you burst it open with great momentum. Say these guys get knocked back 5 feet, take no damage, and the door is pushed open against the wall. Actually, the hinges breaking just on that gargantuan push. That door becoming inoperable. Open but inoperable. Harry now seeing the door being burst open. All right, be reasonable here. We have a long-standing operation. 50%.
Was your paladin reasonable when he destroyed my family?
The paladin. Surely you want information on the paladin. How about that? I'll tell you.
Information would be quite useful on a paladin.
I'll tell you everything I know about him, and in exchange, you all leave to continue your journey.
You will tell us the information, and you will die quickly. Or you will not tell us the information, and we'll drag it out of you slowly, and your death will be very painful.
Make an intimidation.
I'm not good at this. Someone help me.
Conwyn would not help you with that kind of a threat.
I don't know if I could do that either.
Yeah, I
15?
think I can help.
15.
Or...
I'm gonna say, if you're gonna help, I could try and roll again. I'm not good, but...
Right. Okay. Now, listen. Okay. I don't want to die, and we don't need to resort to torturing or anything else. We both been in the business, and we know what you can do to us right now. Now look, I have information. Some you could get out of me, and some you couldn't, right? You know how it is. There's some things that you would lose the chance to ever know if you kill me right now. So,
Ooh.
I'll tell you everything. Any question you want, for as long as you want, I'll tell you the answer, and it'll be the truth. And you know that because you know that I know that this is my only chance at living right now.
Which god is the best god?
Dendar is the best god.
What's that one?
I
Conway
don't.
takes a second
Dendar.
aside and explains it.
Tendar.
I don't know much. We met a holy man some time ago, and that's what he was talking about.
Dendar is an abomination.
I mean,
among gods.
come on, Beak Man. We're bandits.
Bandits, thieves.
Betrayers,
What happened?
stealer
What
of
did you all do
names.
to Urktarl, anyways?
Urktarl is taking the rest that he deserves.
Oh God. We were fighting, but we were set to be bandit married.
Well,
That's
you can
funny.
join with the death.
You
Bandit
seem
married
almost as
and
upset
regular
as my entire family, when my entire family was murdered before my eyes. What of the bandit codes, huh?
Now listen, about okay, about that. Will you spare me?
Depends on your information.
The truth. We have the truth. I have the truth of it all. I know it all. But it's not even. I'll die with it. Otherwise, if you're going to slaughter us here, all of the other bandits are kind of like looking back and forth between you guys and Harriet.
It's funny. Are you the only one with the information? Because, as I saw before, I called it out that she would abandon and use your brethren as a shield for her life. And what have we here? A
There
dead
was-
body behind us. I'm sure
There
you were.
was two others, but now there's only one with Urktarl dead.
I'm talking about in this room, and I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your supporters and how you abandoned their compatriot out here with no chance of escaping. Perhaps they have information I want. Perhaps I'd be willing to spare one of them for the information.
Before we go any further, your weapons, surrender them.
Harriet kind of clutches at her weapons. I still haven't heard any word of safety.
On my honor as a paladin, you will remain alive if you give me your weapons. I can't guarantee how long, but surrender them to extend your existence.
Amara
One
looks.
bandit is going to immediately come over and hand Conwyn his light crossbow and scimitar and say, "Oh, this one's crazy, man. She's crazy all day long. She sings, and her bandit husband was the worst, a thespian. Oh, it makes me want to, please.
I
Please.
bet.
Oh my God, let me loose, please.
I bet she didn't even give you health care.
No, and the hours were terrible, miss. Have you seen our beds?
Let me tell you, if you were a real red brand, you would have gotten health care.
Oh my gosh,
I'm just saying.
oh. He goes to try to get by you, Conwyn. Do you let him?
No.
Are you-
If you could stand in the corner just so I can question you later, if you're helpful. Like, I'm not gonna kill you. You seem really nice. You've done
You
what
said
we
it was a
said.
hand crossbow and a short sword.
Light hand
Scimitar.
crossbow and a scimitar, yes, sir.
Thank you.
He says, right then, Well, sir, as a strong holy man, I know you'll just protect me right here then. And he kind of nuzzles up against. He tries to like nuzzle up against you.
I pat him on the
Push
shoulder
you
and I'd be
Let her
like,
out.
into the corner.
it's
And
it's
I
not your
push
fault
you
you got
gently
roped
with my
into this
shoulder.
deceivement. So you and I can speak nicely after, perhaps a drink. And then I turn back to her and I just flare my nostrils at her. Like, so pissed off. And I say, see how nicely we treated this gentleman?
Right. So, do we have a bargain then? Davy Jones style?
Who are you talking as?
Back at Harriet. Sorry. Harriet comes forward, spits on her hand, and puts it out with a weak smile.
You still haven't surrendered your weapons.
I will once I know I have a chance.
Amara just clutches her fist really tight, knowing that she wants to murder her.
Can I roll an insight to see if
Yeah.
there appears to be any amount of like redemption here?
Absolutely.
Possible redemption?
Yeah, totally.
I lean into Conway and say, she is a liar.
So you.
If they are hoping for redemption, they should probably repent or disavow Dendar.
You don't sense there's much chance of like personal change. However, you can sense that this is like a true coward, and right now does believe that you guys are like the most powerful around, and would therefore probably be willing to like fall in line. The most thing that you sense is just a sense of desire for self-preservation. But like I say, you see this person sees that you guys are the power.
She would
Here
slit
can
our
be a
throat
good
the
place to
second we
start,
leave.
But obedience is needed in order to redeem yourselves. Surrender your weapons, and we may continue this conversation. This is the last time that I will ask for your cooperation.
The Harrier female looks nervously over at you, Conwyn, and says, right, holy man. Okay. And she takes out her scimitar from its sheath and pretty dexterously, like, tosses it up. Even though it's like a short sword, she tosses it up, flipping it around as though it's a knife, so she catches it by the blade. And now she holds out her scimitar butt towards you and and the spit-covered hand for a shake.
Amara leans forward and she says, all of your weapons. All of them.
I don't have enough hands. Just let us seal this bargain like they do in the old days, and you can have it all and know it all and be on your way.
The only bargain I'm taking is your weapon. I'm not taking your hand in a parlay. I'm not taking your hand in agreement of anything. The only way we're moving forward is if you agree to the terms that we set. Now, thank you for your one weapon.
Yep. So you take
Your
the short sword
compatriots
from
as
her.
well.
The others will at this point go up. Yeah, they'll all just kind of like toss their weapons right on the ground, and Harriet will look back kind of nervously, and she will say,
Conwyn kind of kicks them behind to the rest of the party.
Yep. She will say, well, all right then. Boys, she says, looking back at the others, it's been great. It's been a pleasure. Phil, you always weirded me out a little. And she gets down on her knees and hangs her head low.
It's not an execution. You've shown a little faith. Now, Tell us exactly what Amara was asking for.
Could you she looks back over, eyes kind of like teary and blurry-eyed. What was it again?
Tell me exactly what happened with the red brands. We want to know where you got the golem, why you are here, what you are doing, everything that pertains to this dungeon that you know. I want to know what you did to my family, about the paladin. Anything you think I'd want to know, you better tell us.
Oh, that was years ago. Back in the golden days, she says, now kind of like looking off, like through Conwyn's crotch, kind of, like remembering stuff. She says, back when Uktarl and I had just come down here, we had left acting school and said we would take over the world. We were beginning our banditry days here, but people weren't very afraid of us, and being a bandit without intimidation is not very successful. He wanted to buy me a ring even back then and couldn't get the one he wanted. So we
He could have stole it.
No. We're thespians more than that's where the whole vampire. Well, that came later, but you see.
So you convinced others to do your dirty work for you.
No, you see, the first rule of banditry is take the most valuable object. And even down here, when we were settled, we were trying to set up a racket on this group of 3 adventurers, and they laughed at us, saying something about the Red Brand Bandits. So hearing that's where Uktarl had his idea. That's where everything started. We realized we're lacking fame. That's all a good bandit clan needs is fame. And
Are you saying that
so,
these people came from the red brands?
No. This is when we went out and we hired the paladin with the sigil of the 5-leaf clover to go, and we couldn't become the Red Brand Bandits when there was the Red Brand Bandits. So we may have set things in motion so that we could carry on the legacy of the Red Brand Bandits. Do you see? Does it make sense? It's the paladin with the 5-leaf clover who is at the cause of all of this, and I know where he is, she says, now looking up at Amara.
Your greed destroyed my family. The paladin, I understand that my family was bandits. I understand that they caused trouble. I do not believe that the paladin was necessarily in the wrong for helping take out my family if it was for a just reason. But you, with your greed, paid him to destroy my family and pretend like he was some godly adventurer. If anyone is to be blamed for my family's demise, it is you.
Oh no, but he was an adventurer, and there was a bounty on the bandits. All we did was speed things up. I think it probably would have been him, but if it wasn't him, it would have been an even more terrifying force that came. I mean, and think about it. They all just died. I mean, it would have been worse if it was the local governments. They could all be in jail and being forced to do terrible things and say terrible things. I mean,
But they would be alive.
And she kind of bites at her cheek a little bit and looks down.
Yeah.
Conwyn, I need to leave for a second or I'm going to kill her.
With the biting her cheek and looking down, that's usually a sign of, like...
She's
I'm
mad
sure
she
you
got
understand why I'm
fucking
rolling.
caught.
So not 20 on insight for her.
Hold on, let me just rack my brain right now. I'm inclined to say that I'm just trying to think if there's anything now that she's not saying. You sense that she's... Hold on.
It feels like she's holding back information on the paladin, like she knows more about him.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. So you can tell. You believe her when she says that she knows the location of the paladin. And that is true, and you believe that like she really is just trying to be honest with as much as she can to escape the situation alive. And you believe her that there's a good chance. You believe it would be really hard to get the location of the paladin out of her without her choice. You know what I mean? Because she has so much desperate hope on this knowledge getting her out of the situation. But with a max roll, you also feel like you're missing something, I want to say. Yeah, okay, so with a nat 20 on insight, it's also kind of hitting you that there's like everything I just told you, but it's something nagging at you. You're maybe missing something as well.
Like she's not telling us something, or we're
Not
just
necessarily.
Not putting the
Yeah,
bands
it's right.
together.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, maybe you're more like you're not asking something. I think would be a better. And I can't even on a nat 20. I don't want to give you more than that.
No. I get it.
I'm surprised Slither hasn't said anything yet.
You've shown faith. You've shown some penance in your actions here. So I offer you one final chance.
What, I have a question for her.
Go ahead.
Why were you singing the Cholton song about Dendar?
Oh, that was we got this flesh goal. Like I said, we're very successful here. We have carried on the legacies, and one gentleman came, an adventurer, half-orc warlock, I believe. He was Choltian. He came through, and he offered us this flesh golem. And
What was his name?
A warlock?
Caleth, I believe. We talked for just a moment. He was macabre.
Caleth?
Caleth, yes, I think that's right. Caleth, yeah.
Caleth with a K.
How long was this? How long ago?
Oh, we must have saw him in maybe 2 months, 2 months, maybe.
Did he mention if he was a fine fellow of Daggerford?
No. I thought he was some sort of necromancer. But he seemed far too nice for that.
Oh,
Do you know this? Do
Caleth
you know this person's brother?
Caleth sounds
Yes.
familiar, but I don't
Yes,
have
I
the
do.
notes.
I know, but we don't.
I think you guys do. I think Slither did say it.
I don't
yeah,
think we
yeah,
did.
they do know.
I think you did. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that was something that you had said in session
Was it
0
after
or
that
whatever.
long rest that we took?
No, actually, they would have seen it if they had read the.
No, but didn't you? I think you might have said that in when we were all behind the tavern. Isn't that part of the introduction that you gave?
Oh yes. Yeah,
so
I did.
he was like a bad dude who like was Slither's like father figure, and then like did some bad shit to him, and then
He's the one who turned him into a lycanthrope and trained him in Bloodhunter.
Caleth was
no,
No?
that happened.
No, but
that happened
he's the
afterward.
reason why I did what I.
It's also in his backstory on the Discord.
Right.
Yes, that's what I got confused with. I remember something about that. Okay.
But Caleth is not a nice person, not a nice figure at all. And if you think he is a good person, you must not be good either.
Right. Whatever you say, he was very bad, and we're
Not
sorry.
whatever
We're
I say.
sorry for using the flesh golem. We should have never.
Do you happen to know where he's gone?
He went down in a hurry after we passed him through. Let him through.
Down?
Yeah, he seemed in quite a hurry to go down. He seemed happy. He kept talking about Dendar.
This is troubling news.
This changes things.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, you seem to have shown some penance and some faith, and that is not going to go unrewarded. However, this offer comes with a great warning. If you do not do as I instruct now, I personally, whether it is now, whether it is years from now, will find you and kill you for not following this directive. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I do. Make an intimidation check, though. We'll see if she...
It's not an intimidation, though. It's just like...
You're just saying... No, but do an intimidation because I want to see how it hits her.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? How it affects her.
Good, middle of the road.
She would say the same... Yeah, it's... Okay, alright, good.
Alright, so... In the city above, in Waterdeep, are you familiar with the holy districts?
We've been making such a killing down here that we don't even go up too much, and especially Uktarl was getting really into this whole vampire shtick. I think we would have been sharing a bed in that sarcophagus before too long.
Well, you're going to go above, and you're going to ask Durnan, the keeper of the tavern, for directions to the Temple of Amanator. You're going to seek out Brother Christian. You're going to tell him what happened here and ask for him to assist you in finding the light. I will know if you do not do this, and I will know where to find you if you do not do this.
Right. Of course. Brother Christian, you said?
Brother Christian in the Temple of Amanator.
She smacks the bandit on her left, like, hard in the sternum. What did I say before? Valeth! Remember that! You heard him? Brother Christian! God damn it, Valeth! And she just beats him for, like, 2 minutes, or 2 seconds.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
For 2 whole minutes.
We just watched
The
it.
boy's gonna have a red spot in his chest.
Alright.
Didn't know they had that kind of relationship.
If you understand, follow me. Hopefully Amara will understand. I can't stop her what she's going to do. And I will not protect you if her decision is to end you.
No, I understand. We will be, like, good behaved and repentant and pious people. Just let us live. Dear God, please. See, I'm starting already.
Which god? Which one?
She looks up and down on Conwyn and does a quick int roll.
Lavender's
Let's see how
pretty
well
good.
she was listening.
Yeah.
Lavender's pretty good.
Oh, did you say it in your words?
I said the temple that she needed to go to.
Yeah.
Oh, then right, because that's where the a monitor. We will pray to a monitor.
The Brotherhood of the Flame and Brother Christian will tell me when I return if you have not done as I have instructed. This is your only chance for redemption. Let the scales of Amanatar shine on you. Now follow me, and we'll see if we can find you a better path for your lives.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm eager to begin it already. I feel like you are a monitor's light yourself.
Bullshit.
Flattery gets you nowhere.
Wait, I think we're gonna have to start splitting the converts. You get 4 and I get 0. We gotta work something out. 50-50 something.
We in about 20 feet, we're gonna see exactly what happens. Just for the sake of brevity, we'll assume that they're all following.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Conwin
close
will be
the gap.
looking back to check
Yeah.
and ask that one of the party tail the line.
Oh,
Here.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, I
I'm
would help.
definitely at the end.
Here, this is what I really want to see.
Where are we
Amara,
going?
Amara, you're watching the screen, right?
It would be best
No, what are you
if
doing?
you left now, before
Okay.
I change my mind. Conwin promised you.
Amara
Your
with
life.
gritted teeth and bald fist. Conwin standing right near her hears like a little sound, looks down and notices a drop of blood coming down from her white knuckled fist.
I point at her and I say,
Amara.
do not
trust
ever
me, I'm
use
not
the Red
that
Brand
kid.
name again. You are not worthy.
Amara, you have my vow as well. If they do not follow the instructions to repent and lead better lives, I will personally end them.
Can
You know that they lie.
And you can help if you want.
Haria looks at you. We can go now? Is that right? We gotta go out and get to the Temple of the Flame in quick order.
Oh, no.
You better
We're going to
run.
make we're going to make sure that you make it there.
Oh, right.
Conwin, you
Right,
go
right.
too far. I will not protect them.
Okay, so in for brevity's sake, do we want to just do that in like a quick snap of the fingers type deal?
If you don't mind, just to keep things moving.
Yeah, no,
Let's
that's
get back to the entrance.
That would be weird.
No, all the way back to the entrance.
actually, hold on. This could be useful for me. The party notices, and let's all kind of pan our cameras quickly as we're doing this. We walk down the hall quickly. We get through the traps. We get our pseudo prisoners through the traps. We get into the room with the three. We step over the corpse of Uktarl, still wearing his stupid ass cloak, and anyone who's right on close to the prisoner duty notices Haria get real pale and kind of her hands start shaking a little bit. We keep going. We see that
Amara
unexplored-
follows them, but does not protect them, and she kicks his body as we go by.
Conwin.
Purely thank Monitor that this is not your fate. Take it as a warning of what I say being true.
She takes like somewhat of a calming breath, but her hands are still a little bit shaky. We notice the corridor down there on the west that we never went through, and then we go through there, through the secret door, and now we're back here and start. It actually didn't take too long, even though we were doing it at a slow speed. It was maybe 10 minutes at the very, very most. Okay, all right.
Yeah, at a normal pace, that'd be like a 2-minute walk.
Yeah, and I figure if you guys were like monitoring prisoners and you know what I mean? Something to that effect. All right. These guys out. All right. So,
Just for my notes, what was her name?
Haria Valishtar.
I mean, we all know that's not her real name.
Yes, that's correct. You didn't ask the question, but one would assume she just kind of adopted that with the whole Red Brand thing. So, all right, excellent. Amara, I think you showed great restraint there. Let us actually. You guys RP for 5 minutes, but really this is just our last break of the session.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, yeah, if anybody wants a break,
Uh,
take our last break. Take a quick 5-minute here. Our last break went a little heavy, so I definitely don't want this one to go heavy. But if you guys don't need a break, many of you are not smokers like me, just RP this out for like 5 minutes.
Clark is confused. I don't quite understand what deserves redemption or repentance and what doesn't, because we definitely killed that one guy in the closet, and then we let those 4 go, but those 4 killed all of Amara's people, so that's a lot of death, whereas that one guy in the closet killed one of his friends. So we killed him for 1 friend death, but then we let those 4 guys go for
You just
killing
see
all those
Amara's
guys.
hand shaking as she's gripping them so hard. Like,
It was
Clark, now
So-
would not be the
so
best time to discuss
it was on a word for her telling us information.
And she's
We
not
can't-
just in a way scot-free. Now, I would drop it.
Okay.
I'm like nudging Clark to pay attention to what's happening with the people around him. That it's not all just in the moment questions. There's a world happening around him.
I need more water.
I find it interesting that we have a dog and a bird and a reptile in the same party altogether.
Who's the dog?
Lycanthrope.
The dog reptile.
I'm gonna go to the
Oh, yeah,
bathroom real
yes,
quick.
yes.
I do
Well, the
not mean
reptile
that
is
as
the
an
dog.
But just
The
know that
reptile is a
Amara
dog,
is
but
pissed
really
off in
just-
a corner, shaking like she wants to murder everything, and
Yes,
she's
I
not
know.
talking to
Oh,
anyone.
Slither is just walking around muttering to himself. Okay,
Yeah,
why is Caleb
Rift
here?
Rift is concerned
I
about
think
Amara.
Caleb was
So.
still here, or Caleb
Yeah,
was...
he went down. She said he
Oh,
went down.
Yeah, he's
Gotcha.
here.
Like 2
Gotcha.
months ago. So who knows how far down he got?
Right. We might just find a
Yup.
dead body, but probably
He
not.
also could have
He's
come out,
pretty-
right?
I wouldn't
Maybe.
think without us
Very
knowing.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Slither, is that flesh golem along the lines of something that Caleb would have made?
Mhm. For sure.
The
And I
flesh
count
golem?
blessings that you didn't end up as something so monstrous.
Is a flesh golem like a homunculus in that it only works as long as
Okay.
the master is still alive?
So we're gonna have to retcon something. What just occurred to me as I was smoking, nobody ever asked where the paladin was. The crux of the bargain was
Amara did ask.
Yeah, Amara.
That was
Yeah.
supposed to be part of the information that
I thought
tell
they
us
just
everything
said
about him.
down. Go down.
we'll retcon. No. Well, no, because no,
Caleb
there-
is down.
yeah, I have a. Yeah. We'll retcon that a little bit once we're back. Shit, sorry guys.
Are you human?
No.
Oh, well then fuck you, sir.
Well, yeah, he is God. Gods have to be perfect.
You know.
God damn it, Craig, when we do the bonus extra legend stuff, can my patron be you? like for level 21, I'd like to change my god to
Start
DM
praying to
Craig.
the.
Why do I get the feeling as we go further, Clark is going to end up with points in Warlock?
Kyle does not believe in multi-classic, so that will not happen.
I'm doing it all by the seat of my pants, but I do have a little something for everybody. So we'll see what Clark has in store.
I mean, we gotta make it through the next 2 years.
A long ass
before we
time,
get there,
yeah.
too.
Right.
Or we go all the way down, getting to level 20.
You guys
and
could
then
skip
we
floors.
No.
explore the dungeon once we're at max level, because everything will be easier, because we'll be we're doing all the exploration now. No, the exploration should come after the fact.
All right, we definitely need to go back and get their gold, cause fuck them.
Get their what?
Their gold.
With their treasures.
Their treasures.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Is everyone back? Does Kathira need another second here?
She's just washing her hands. She's coming back in right now.
Excellent.
How dare she wash her hands?
That's fine. Let's make.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Mitch. How dare you
It
offer
was
them their fucking lives?
It was my mom. It was my mom's birthday today, so me and my brother had to watch. Oh, it was my mom's birthday. Oh, okay.
Happy birthday to your mom.
No, that's not the point. There's a story to it. But okay, so she made us watch 8 hours of
Okay.
like when I was a baby, and so
Oh,
I spent
boy.
8 hours just watching old family videos with all my dead relatives, and my brother started crying, and yeah, real fun.
Okay.
So Slither would also probably warn everybody that if Kaleth is here, then that is probably not the only monstrosity we're going to run into.
Sometimes the worst monstrosities are people.
Well, this is true, but
And Amara specifically, we got to retcon this. I never kind of did it, and the party just let it go.
Can
but-
you put it to your mouth?
So, the bandit leader would have said that the paladin is kind of based out of Skullport, which could be found on the 3rd level, which was like a secret refuge city for kind of bandits and thieves guild members. The whole thing was under Xanathar's protection, the Xanathar's guild.
But do we get the sense that this was just a normal, like, adventurer paladin who just, you know, did
She
his
would
duty?
have, if asked that question, she would have said that he was a known oath breaker. And
Everything was kind of pointing that way to the back of Conwyn's mind. I just didn't want to ask it because other reasons.
right, he was kind of like functioned as a sort of a bounty hunter, and that there was methods of contracting him. He always would have what's the word, like kind of henchmen, almost like basically like for hire couriers or whatever that would have his sigil on them, and they would kind of be his in between ways of giving him missions, so to speak. And that would be everything that Harriet would know. So I see the party is back here. Are we going through this room?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I want to take all their fucking loot.
I know. I'm sure Yamara does so
Fucking
with
assholes.
great satisfaction. So, in this room, seems like it was likely the Harriet's room, the captain's room. There is a fine carpet on the ground made of nice textiles. There's a chest in the corner. There's a lit lantern on the wall, which rests kind of near the wooden trunk. And the trunk, you all notice, is painted with pictures of clowns and balloons.
Huh.
Interesting.
Can I look under the rug?
Yeah. Do a perception. You lift
What?
the rug up, it doesn't look like nothing under there. Always good to do though.
We could roll it up and put it in the bag of holding to sell.
I want to, like, check the walls for, like, any passages or for any traps, or just because I know if this is the place where they kept all their money, it doesn't seem like a big place, and they would protect it more than what they have here.
Is
Yeah,
the
of course.
chest open?
It's not open.
Can we try to open it?
Yeah. You don't notice, nothing jumps out at you with that, Amara, but hit me with an investigation if you're looking for traps. Yeah, you don't see any. Conwyn tries to open the chest, it opens.
And what do we find inside?
In the side, you find... nope. Okay. Inside, you find a wand of magic. You find a wand of some kind, and you find 600 gold.
Pippin, we found another wand.
All right.
Can we want to say we took all their weapons? That included all their arrows and stuff, right?
Yes. Let me do.
Yeah, I'm gonna identify the one.
Anyone who uses arrows and wants. Well, how many people want arrows here?
Me?
Me.
Yeah, each of you roll a d100. Pippin, that's the results of your identify.
Thank you
So you
very
find 41 arrows amongst all the bodies and stowed. You kind of
No.
see
No,
up against in between the
42
wall and
arrows.
the chest. You see like a slither. Wow.
I don't know
So-
why. No. That's not what it was.
Oh, you didn't. I think that's what
He
it
put his-
was, dude.
You put a
No.
space
That's what it
between the
is.
D.
I
Yeah.
put a
Oh,
space.
okay, I got it.
Relax.
I was
All
like,
right, so-
how horrifying.
That you guys collectively find 125 arrows. It's up to you if you want to split them or just keep your rolls.
As always, we'll split them.
All right, so 63 Slither, 62 Amara.
Okay.
Uh,
Can I look at this chair at the throne?
yeah, of course.
Uh,
So is everyone okay? I'm the only one out here. Okay. I'm just gonna bonus action, not bonus action. Well, I'm just gonna give myself guidance as a cantrip.
Yep.
I gotta start doing it more often. I always forget I have it. Ready plus was it a D? It's a D4.
So, is that with all the bonuses or is there a D4 yet?
14 regular plus 2, so I got a 16.
Excellent. So you notice that the throne is, first of all, you notice around you, it's kind of like you're up on a dais. So these are stairs around you, kind of slope downwards. There's not a huge discrepancy in height, but it's there. The throne is, the dais is marble, so all of the stone around you is marble as opposed to the rough-hewn normal masonry and stonework that makes up the rest of the floors. The chair is large, high-back throne made of interwoven bleached bones. You notice each of the throne's bone armrest is carved to resemble a fanged snake. There is a velvet cushion on it. What did you have? A 14. You
16,
see that
16, 16.
a 16. Right. You see that the velvet cushion is kind of it seems like it's attached to the actual part of the seat, but you see that the seat is kind of like maybe ajar a little bit, almost as though the seat itself is on a hinge and
Ooh,
lifted up. Yeah.
I would like to open the seat, please.
You open it. It opens with a creak, and you see an empty box. You think to yourself it was probably opened and went through.
Okay, it's empty. Gotcha. There's not a false bottom of this box?
Do an investigation.
Okay. Again, I give myself guidance.
Yep. That's really smart doing it like that.
That's not gonna help though, because I got a 1, so even plus a 4 would be at 5.
No, you don't. You don't.
So
You don't
that's not
sense.
helpful.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Yeah. Alright. So guys, what's with this giant toad in the middle of the room?
Do you close the lid, or do you just leave it ajar? The
I
seat.
guess. I'll be like, guys, like, there's a hidden compartment in the chair, but there's nothing in there. So, oh well.
All right, so you close it behind you. Just looks like a big, comfy ass chair. So now in the greater part of the chamber, we see in the center a bunch of bones, giant bones, and a big ass skull, and rotting leathery wing flaps, and almost like a giant scorpion stinger. You might guess, all intermingled with shards of clear crystal.
Just bone shards and crystal.
Yep.
Meh.
That's my new heavy metal band.
What kind of crystal?
Do a perception.
Nope.
Can't really tell. Can't really tell. Doesn't quite
Go
seem
on.
natural.
I want to break a piece off.
Okay.
You want to do an Arcana check first, or?
Conway,
mean-
big arcana, yeah. It seems like some sort of magical byproduct. It definitely seems magical to you. It seems like some sort of magical byproduct. Like, trying to think of what it would have been. It has a similar feel to the spell slow, maybe. It's almost like, or a stasis effect is kind of what's coming out of these crystals, but it seems like a dead old magics, like magical residues to you. They don't seem to be inherently magical anymore.
Like it just lingers.
Yeah, it's as though this was a previous magical thing that was happening. And even just to maybe save us some time with such a high roll, and during your investigation of a shard, you drop one and you notice that it shatters just identically in a glass fashion.
It would seem whatever this was is long dead and long depowered. I suggest we just let dead bodies lie and move on.
Okay.
Amara's
Do we wanna
gonna go up
north,
to
or
it
do we
and
wanna go...
like break a chunk of the rock off and just keep it and put it in her pocket.
Okay. When you put that in your inventory, put it under the name glass. Okay.
So north is unknown, but also we had that the rest of the Red Brand hideout was to the west, back down southwest. What do you guys think?
Oh, okay.
Back where we saw those 3 statues, there was a
Yeah,
western
yeah.
hallway as well.
Yes, what Clark says is
We'll have
accurate.
to go back south anyway to get to the stairwell down. Maybe we can catch it on the backtrack.
What Conwyn says is accurate as well.
So let's keep moving forward.
Should we take a rest?
I think we're all fully healed, basically, right? I mean,
I
not
could
fully,
use
we're all
a-
pretty good after.
I'm out of rage.
I could use a
No, it's okay.
short.
Oh, for spells and stuff.
I'm gonna say it's definitely
I think we're still
Into the
shy
night,
of
is it not?
24 hours for our next rest, though.
Yes,
Oh.
you're definitely shy. Yeah, definitely no long rest, but you would be able to take.
Oh no, but no, short rest would be nice.
All right.
So,
Well,
yes.
the party
So-
just has to tell me how they're gonna do that.
Amara will
We want to.
we'll barricade into this and Amara will just station at the door.
All right. So you'll close. Make sure. Yeah, all the 4 doors are closed. Okay.
I'm gonna say
Well-
get in the fancy ass room and I'll just
We broke that door.
I'm gonna stand in front of it.
This door is not functional anymore.
I know, I'm just gonna stand in front of it.
Excellent. I mean, that just led to Harriet's room anyways. So is anyone not doing a short rest here?
I don't need to.
I'm taking a short.
That's why I was gonna be guard.
Yeah,
What does
Amara will
short
stand
rest do
watch.
for me?
I can't get anything
HP.
back on my short rest right now.
Rift,
So,
you'll get HP, and maybe you'll get rages. Is that true? Rages on short or long?
it's long rest.
Long rest.
Oh, okay. Okay. Amara, give me a luck roll. You're pushing me with that shit, Amara, but no, you're fine. The hour, 2 hours, whatever. Hour, 2 hours. The time passes. Actually, no. It is vaguely important to me. What is a short rest? 2 hours or 1 hour?
1 hour.
Actually, you would, Mitch. Harness divine power, right? To
1
get
hour. Okay.
your spell slot back.
Harness divine power.
So if you use your harness
is
divine
long
power, that
rest,
uses
I'm
up your
pretty
channel
sure.
divinity. You get your channel divinity.
He already did it once.
Harness divine power is a long rest, but channel divinity is when you use harness divine power, you have to check off your harness divine box and your channel divinity box. Channel divinity box would refresh on a short rest, though. That makes sense.
Harness. Yes, but I would only get one use of channel divinity back. I wouldn't get.
You would not get harness divine power
power.
back. I agree with you, but you would definitely get your one channel divinity back.
I'm not worried about the channel divinity because, admittedly,
Alright.
both spells are not the best.
All right, friends. Our short rest goes off without a hitch. Crystal, just do short rest up in the top, like near long rest. Do short rest.
Wait, if we're going on a short rest, then I'm going to activate my chef ability before anybody roll. Or wait, let me see. What's my chef ability? Short rest.
Click the
Chef ability.
beneath
short
that,
rest.
Crystal.
As a part of short
That.
rest, you can cook special food for 7
Yeah.
creatures. At the end of the rest,
Yeah.
any creature eats the food, it spends 1 or more hit die, gets an extra 1d8. So let me know who wants
Yeah.
a. Did you guys hear me?
I think. Yeah. Is that right?
Oh.
Brilliant, like rolled a die and she got 15. She gets 15 hit points back now.
What was her hit die?
It auto roll. Yeah, that's correct. Brilliant. Just add it.
Okay.
Does anyone care if I take the wand for now? I'll only use it if we have another golem situation happens.
Yeah, you get it's fine.
I'll just stick it in my
No
bag.
biggie. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
That way
I'm
it's
surprised Pippin doesn't
on
want
me.
that.
I mean,
Pippin has other magical attacks, though.
Sorry, what happened?
the wand of magic
we're
missiles.
talking about the.
That's right. It's up his alley, is what that means.
I'd almost say Pippin would be better suited to it.
But Pippin can restock cantrips. Amar, oh, yes, wait, Amar, do you get cantrips as a ranger?
No.
Not as like damaging like that.
Mm-mm. I don't. That's
Either
not
way,
who I
so-
am. I literally have rope trick and disguise self.
Whereas we did say Pippin could get green flame blade. So that's, but yeah, it is up to you guys.
Well, I just saw he didn't want it, and the only reason I would keep it on me is in case another golem situation happened, because I'd have to put one of my crossbows away and take it out.
I think one thing to remember is like it's nice for everyone to have their specialty too, because then you're proud. Like when your thing comes up, it's like, oh, this is my thing. Step aside, guys. I got this. You know what I mean? But then if it's almost like WoW Retail versus WoW Classic. If everyone can do everything, it's WoW Retail, and nobody feels super special because it's like,
Right,
oh, I can.
Part of the reason I don't have a ranged weapon.
But
Right,
Pippin's
exactly.
thing isn't necessarily magic. Pippin's thing is technology. Pippin's thing is the mech.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
he's just, right.
well,
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not here to
Artificer
drive the car. That's all amongst the party.
Ultimately, it's been if there's multiple people that want it, it goes to roll off.
I'm gonna say, here's the
I
thing:
agree.
is I don't care. He just said he was gonna put it in the bag of holding because he'd asked if anyone wanted it, and I said, well, if no one's gonna use it, I'll keep it on me in case the golem situation happens again. That's all. If he wants it, he has it. That's fine. It doesn't need to be rolled
I'll
off.
hold on to it. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm thinking that you guys might have some magic weapons coming real damn soon.
Knowing
You're
us,
actually
we're never gonna go surface
everyone-
level.
Everyone
Their
here would know
magic
that.
mall.
Everyone would know that in the upstairs Greater City of Waterdeep, one could buy magic items.
Hmm.
Additionally, we do have the Great Sword +1 and a Moon Touch Scimitar in the bag.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Rift could switch out her hammer for the Great Sword, or just take it now and save it for if there's a time where we need it again. And the Moon Touch
Yeah,
Scimitar
alright.
could go to Pip, so he could get in melee range and do his thing if you want. But that's
Here, I'll take it. I'll take it now. And
okay. I will take it out of the bag then, and hand it to.
because I see it would be useful. It's tough to give up this maul.
Rift had been thinking about this big ass sword for a couple hours now, and just
I mean, you can still hit it
Did anybody
broadside.
when you short? Oh,
What's that?
You could still hit it
when we
broadside.
what'd you say, Clark?
When we short rested, did anybody need a D8?
For extra healing, yeah. Said, I know
I rolled
Brilliant's
good.
not full.
Yeah,
She's almost full, but
yeah. I rolled.
Kathira's not quite full either.
Okay.
Conwyn, you still
I
need.
think Conwyn
I
might
didn't
need
take
some
a
more.
rest.
Oh,
What?
So I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
Was that
Oh, so
a
I
long?
can't help you then. Well,
sword
actually, wait a
plus
second
one?
here. As part of my short rest, I cooked 7 food. At the end of the short rest, any creature eats the food. Oh, and spends a hit dice. You didn't spend any hit dice, so I can't help you. Yeah. Okay.
Is that a long sword +1? I'm sorry.
It's a Great Sword +1.
Great
Oh,
sword.
great sword. Okay.
Way better.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
better.
Yeah, it's 2d6, I think.
Kyle,
So,
can you move
wait,
your
you're right.
weapon, please?
I didn't know that. I thought it
What's
was.
up, Just?
That was silly. Of
I
me.
asked Kyle to move his weapon so I can be alone and emo in the hallway.
Oh, sure.
This whole time I thought it was just a.
I thought that was like a dirty sexual thing. I know, Kyle. I get that a lot too, man.
Rift tries out her new sword. She's swinging it and.
Doing like kendo practice, yeah. Do athletics.
All right. Where are you? I gotta.
Top.
Yeah, I got it. Why is this still rolling with advantage?
You do.
Because I'm still raging.
Your movements are fairly clumsy.
Makes sense.
Luckily, barbarians are proficient with all of them.
Right.
Right. Yes.
All right. So the party had decided to continue going north. I believe is where we had left off.
Yeah. True north or northwest?
This is true.
Right.
Oh, over here?
Let's go left.
All right. So we open up this door here. We'll say Rift opens it up. And the party comes upon a room that holds some lanterns and a long table.
I'm guessing the lanterns aren't lit.
No, they are. They're glowing oil lanterns. What is it not showing that?
Yeah, it's not
your
lit.
end?
No. Before we leave this room, can we just go peek in the door of the other room?
The
Yeah,
one
'cause
up
it probably
there.
all goes together.
Yeah, if you peek in the other room, you first of all you try the door. The door does open.
I just want a little peek.
And you see a bunch of
Statues.
Oh no.
I think a shit ton of statues. You see a bunch of statues and webs and dead spider. No, you see a bunch of webs and statues.
Yeah, Brilliant opens up the door on this end.
Alright, cool. I'll just
okay,
tell everybody, hey,
that
there's a bunch of
door-
statues and webs and shit in the other door. I just did a quick peek.
Oh.
And pillars.
Oh. She
And
steps through.
they also connect to each other. Okay. Well, guys, no, we don't want to step through, guys. No. If we step
Hold
through,
on,
we start
yeah,
combat.
hold on.
Let's look at the room we're in
Hold on,
first,
everyone,
please.
yeah, go back to
Clark,
the room. Everyone was
you
in.
are not in charge. Don't tell people what to do. Let them do what they want.
Okay, everybody go back to the room. So what we also saw in the room.
Suggestion in character without you yelling at.
All right, Fred. So what we also saw in the room on the table was 3 sets of disguise kits and 3 backpacks. Each backpack you guys find is stuffed with 11 days rations. Yeah.
We can split 5 days among us.
All right, as you were.
I'm scared now.
Okay. That,
So we got five
There you go.
rations apiece.
Yes.
I believe that was the count. Yeah. In this room, the party sees 6 pillars. Some of you, I believe, Pippin and Conwyn both see an alcove in the northwest.
another hall to the south.
You know, I'm kind of slacking. I should have had a little picture here, but over here, getting closer, the party sees a rusted and destroyed one of those animated armors that we encountered last week wandering the halls. This one, no wand in sight, just its sword and shield.
I have a feeling this hallway down here is going to lead to where the lantern was in the other room.
Lantern.
There was a wall-mounted lantern or sconce. Oh, it doesn't.
The party knows as they go, like, this hallway is very, well, it's not very well used, but this hallway is, more well used than, like, some of the really old parts, but not as well used as some of the, like, bandit parts.
Is anyone else's Roll20 lagging really badly right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was.
What's this door? Are we just passing doors?
I don't know. I would never do such a thing tomorrow.
Well, Rift has kind of been our door person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
We can finish the hallway and then come back to the door.
Well, it keeps
Are we
going.
opening the door, or are we passing?
Let's kick in the door.
all right. Open the door.
All right, Conwyn and Rift do a dex save.
Great.
What are those?
I rolled well, but my dex is shit.
All right, you jump backwards, Conwyn, seeing what is in the... And Rift, you also jump backwards as well. But when you open that door, hundreds, if not thousands, of skulls just poured out. Definitely hundreds, maybe like, 1,500 at the very most. But there was a lot of skulls in this.
Oh,
Most of them probably goblin, but a fair amount human and more intelligent race.
Ah,
Somebody's-
we found the scullery.
maybe they use them in some kind of weird ritual.
They probably use them in their skullduggery.
Mm,
There's probably a door behind there, but is the room like clear now? Cause it. The
No,
skull-
there's still a bunch. There's still a shit ton of
Oh,
skulls
okay.
in there.
Fuck that.
Do we dig under the skulls to see if there's anything in there?
Do you wanna?
Do you wanna?
You
Sorry.
can if you want. I'd like to just see. I think this is a dead end.
Do we investigate the dead end for invisible secret stuff?
I look at the wall for anything that may reveal a secret door.
Do an investigation.
Oh god, I hope I get it.
Conlon will note to her the things that we've seen in previous secret doors and help.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm
Do you
glad
have
you did.
advantage? You have advantage.
Maybe I shouldn't have been so. Oh, that's better than that 20.
Okay. All right. You notice a secret door.
Yeah.
Nice. I opened that secret door.
Excellent. This is the I believe the second vertically sliding door you see. Like it took you a lesser investigation wouldn't have found it, but you were being really curious with this and you tried sliding it upwards as opposed to the inward or side motion of previous doors. And yeah, this one just slid up. Not quite as difficult as you would have thought it would.
Huh?
The party sees a smaller in comparison,
Oh, it's up here?
20 by
Okay.
20 by 20 room. The only thing the party notices is a throne against the back wall atop a marble riser. It is a slender throne made of green copper and covered in cobwebs. On the floor, equally covered in cobwebs, is a green copper helm with a protective visor.
See, it's really hard for me to hear you. Is anyone else having trouble?
No.
No?
Huh.
A green copper helm with a
Uh,
visor.
does this throne match the other throne we just left?
It doesn't match it, but it's a similar styling.
Okay.
Just like
It
throne.
does it. It's not made of bone, for instance, and it doesn't have the snake.
Oh right, I forgot the other one was made of bone.
Yeah,
of
But
course.
the
Throne's
general
like
kind of
a
shape and the
toilet?
size are accurate. No, it is not a toilet. It's an actual throne.
The,
Can I jump in it?
Should we
The
put
helm
the,
with a
the
visor?
helm on the throne?
Yes,
Yeah.
Conrad. Hold that thought for a second, Clark. What's up, Conrad?
the helm with a visor, does it look displaced or out of place?
No, it's first of all, this whole room seems ancient and undisturbed. The helm with the visor seems like it was put just like right there. I mean, it's hard to say out of place, right? Because everything is equally covered in dust
Yeah.
and filth. It's like, what is the place? There's no apparent shelves or stoves or.
Does it appear like the helm
tables.
would fit on the throne?
I
Like
mean,
mount on it?
yeah, not in any clear fashion. It looks, if anything, workable. Old, but it looks like it would fit a normal humanoid's head as a helm.
Okay, and then taking a little bit closer look at it, does it appear to have any magical properties? This is an Arcana check. Nope.
Excuse me.
No, no. You don't get anything much from it. The whole thing seems awful weird to you, especially how secret and just kind of away from everything else it was. But
Do we want Pippin to identify the helm?
It might be useful. I don't sense any magics coming from it, but my magic itself is quite depleted at the moment. I may not be the best judge.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give it a shot.
what are
Yeah.
you investigating for, Amara?
I'm just looking at the throne, looking in to see if there's any traps, any like hidden compartments, anything that can be lifted up or pushed down.
Give me
Anything.
one of those three things.
Okay. I will look at traps first.
You don't see any traps, and moreover, your instincts aren't even really, you know what I mean, too prickled right now. So you get a good feeling that there's not really any trap involved.
Okay.
I know, Conway, I thought the same. You is a good rebuttal.
Should I continue my investigation? Does someone else also want to look at it?
I would help you. I found a secret door in the other throne. So I can help you look at this one and see if I could be of any use.
Excellent. So Amara and Clark investigate looking for um, secret compartments. You see. Um,
I guess if he helps me, I could roll again for advantage, but I did get a 21.
yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's gonna pass. But if you want to go for a high score.
No.
Nat 20.
Definitely not. Okay. So, you notice faintly, ever so faintly, like above the throne, actually directly above the throne, is some sort of strange like indent.
Would it?
Does it appear to be
Fit a helmet?
helm-shaped?
Yes. Is it a helm-shaped indent?
No. Far smaller than a helm.
Is it like a button or like a? What do you call it? Like a lip or something, like a ledge or something, or what kind of an indent?
None of you would be able to make it out. Like, it's small. Like, I would say, what would we? Maybe 2 inches in diameter. So it's small.
Okay.
I fly up and take a closer look at it.
Yeah, of course. I'll even let you roll it. Well, just do a perception unless you want to investigate for something special about it.
I just want to know what it is first.
Yeah.
So perception with guidance. So that's good. Oh, I got a 21 without.
Yeah,
guidance.
great.
I'll
So
do
you think with such an amazing job kind of perceiving the situation up there, it looks almost like some sort of dispenser.
it.
As though, like maybe some sort of trap door. You think to yourself, you betcha this opens somehow. Like
Guys,
looking at it, it doesn't look like a keyhole or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Guys, I think there's a puzzle here, and if we solve the puzzle, something comes out of this little spout hole thingy here. So, depending on how Pippin's identify goes, maybe that'll help us, or maybe one of us puts the helm on and sits in the throne, and then the wall opens up. Maybe.
After you, Master Birdman.
Yeah. I'm happy to do it once Pippin finishes that identify.
The last time I put something on and did anything, I disappeared.
That's fair. My theory. In my theory, I can be the kobold test subject.
Kobolds,
I don't know if I like the way
That's
you
a
say
wonderful
test
race,
subject.
How dare you sully the...
And then I look at Slither, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Kobolds are known to be test subjects for arcane, evil wizards. So that was the reference, but.
And you call yourself a cleric.
No, he calls himself Clark.
Yeah, Clark. I have been meaning to make that joke several times. It's actually pronounced Clark.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. My arm hit an enter.
No, you're all good.
So has approximately 10 minutes passed during our talking?
A little bit left, probably like half that time, 6-7 minutes maybe at most.
I sit in the throne.
I guess, yeah. Why not? I think it's gonna be a trap if you sit in it regular. You need the helm. That would be my guess.
You sit in it regular and nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I put my feet over the arms and just relax while everyone else is waiting for it to be identified.
Roll a luck roll.
Great. Oh no, wait, that was investigation.
Just wait until identify finished, Amara. What happened?
I thought that my 4, which was my accidental roll, was the one that I just got in.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, so you shift back and forth, finally reaching a spot, and you think to yourself, "Oh, this is pretty comfy."
Cool.
A comfy old chair. Middle of a dungeon.
Can we do like a religion check on the throne or the helm to see if it like reminds us of anything, or a history check?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can do an athletics if you want a backflip in front of it.
Again, this is real world.
okay.
We can do anything we want. We just don't know
I
how
just
well
gotta-
we're going to do it.
Stay here and identify.
I'm gonna activate my guidance, and then I'm gonna try for a history check. No.
Yeah, man, it looks like a chair and a helm is kind of Clark's impression. You notice it's not made of bone, which is kind of, a lot of things have been made of bone in here. This is not, and
Would
it's a
a
chair.
would a 10 make it better?
Eh,
Yeah, that makes sense. Guys, I think this is a chair and that's a hat. I think I figured that much out.
Master Birdman, it may be highly beneficial for you to exercise some patience until Mr. Pippin has finished his incantations.
So, yeah, the identify reveals that...
Nothing.
I mean, if I was a super ass, I would say nothing, but no, it's maybe like both
Oh, you're not?
both have kind of remind you of you've never felt this magic before, you don't know this magic. Seems a little bit like some sort of arcane lock spell, kinda, vaguely.
If only we had knock.
All right, Pippin, I'll be the kobold. Let me put it on.
Knock yourself out.
I mean,
Are you
Amara's
gonna-
already in the chair.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
Yeah. Amara, do you want the helm or do you want me to do it?
She just snacks it out of your hand and plops it on her head.
I fly up to near the spout, so I'm near the spout when she sits in the chair.
I'm already in the
Now-
chair.
Okay, hold on. Now
We
wanna
don't know
if
make
it's a
couple-
good
I gotta
idea.
make a couple of things clear here.
Clark takes that back because Clark is gonna get hit with poison or shit, so Clark does not do that.
Okay, so you're not there. Amara, you're sitting like crossways on the chair
Yeah.
when you put the hat on, and there's kind of like a very fast and vibrant magical aura is released that flies up to the ceiling, and there is a make a dex save. There's a sound like poop, and
Will a 24 work?
okay. The party sees a decently sized, like, stone kind of shoot out of the ceiling and fall to where if somebody was sitting in the chair like a civilized human being would have certainly landed on the helm. But as it was, it would have landed right in Amara's crotch. But deftly, she reaches out and catches it, out of like sheer reflex just before it hits her.
Mm-hmm. Like, she looked all lazy before, and then she just quick as a button, like...
This almost seems an execution chamber.
What kind of stone was it? Is it like a gem?
It's a funky looking stone. It's kind of shaped like a cat, actually, with gems for eyes.
Oh, is it a luck stone?
Kyle knows what that is, but Clark wouldn't.
I think we should all know what this is, except maybe Kira, based off
Right on.
last week's Storm King Thunder session.
Yes, exactly. I think we want to roll off for that one, guys. Although Clark did find the spout.
Say, Amara was just like, I'm fucking doing it. Get out of here.
I also offered to be the guinea
yeah.
pig.
I
Okay.
just realized.
So roll off for it then, guys.
Yeah, I guess.
Pippin's got to identify it first.
Yeah, we gotta go
yeah.
through another 10 minutes.
Fine.
And actually, Pippin might not know what it
We
is.
hand
No, I have no idea.
We hand it to Pippin, and then for the 10 minutes he's identifying, we just play rock, paper, scissors for 10 minutes straight.
No.
To be fair, I don't think it would be crazy. It wouldn't be like impossible. I don't think that Clark knew, but I do think it would be unlikely.
Yeah, that's
Say,
fair.
Amara has definitely seen her share of treasure in her day.
Yeah, like you and Slither would probably have the best chance, and then Conwyn
Yeah.
thereafter, and then Clora. I mean, to be fair, it would probably be like 40% chance for everybody, 30% chance for everybody, maybe 50 for Amara and Slither.
Rolled a 13 religion check. But yeah. So let's Is a roll off 100 or
Oh,
is
what
it
are we're
without?
rolling?
We're doing a d20, right?
No,
For
I think
I'm
think
just
we're
fucking around.
Waiting.
Yeah, we were waiting for
Oh.
10 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah,
can
you
do
guys
we
just
can
make
wait
it
10
really
minutes.
clear.
We can fuck
Just be
around
really
for 10
clear.
minutes.
Yeah, amongst the party once you guys are actually doing the roll off for that item. But yeah, the I posted the link up in there. Pippin, you check it out. It's a nice item. It's very
Mm.
nice.
Christina.
Rolling a D20.
Do it I mean, what are you?
D100, D20. What
you-
are we doing?
Do it D20. I think we talked about this last time. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, are we officially rolling?
Ready, set, go.
So this is a D20 if anyone wants to luck.
Oh, you did that. Bullshit. Bullshit. You cheated. Shit.
Hold on.
Wait.
What happened?
Hold on. Pippin rolled a 1.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I
Okay.
would have had to have said it. I didn't ever say it.
Pippin is dead.
Yeah, but I
No,
died.
no. Some people do ones trump 20s, but
I
I
think
would
this
have.
needs to be a number in his head.
Why would you ever do that? A 1 is a natural fail. What do you
No,
mean?
because it makes it so it's like circular, and it makes it so a thing that's normally unbeatable is beatable
my
by.
God.
It kind of makes both a little more interesting, is the argument. But no, I would have had to. That would be thievery if I was just said that suddenly.
But other people could tie. The other people who haven't rolled yet could get 20 as well.
That's true.
12, 14, 20, 116.
Riff? Oh, Riff rolled. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled.
But Conwin didn't, right?
Apparently you
He-
weren't paying
he-
attention
he
to what Conwin
passed.
said.
What did Conwin say?
He passed.
Oh, okay.
A monitor is
You
his
can
luck.
keep your luck. A monitor will guide my hand, not the luck god Tamora.
Oh, I see.
That's funny because Tamora is my goddess.
Oh!
It's like you knew.
Yeah, whatever.
Crest
Don't be
chest,
so-
nice item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice. Yeah.
See, you guys aren't nearly a blaster mage.
Oh,
like,
guys, I forgot that I had used Bane on Amara, so she actually has enough.
I think Pippin almost still wants a wand of the magic missile. Honestly.
I thought Pippin got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said I'd keep it.
Oh, I'm my Pippin.
Oh, you're.
Oh, you're
Oh,
Pippin.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Keep
come
going.
on, guys. I just did not kill that person who killed my entire family. I think I deserve
point.
this.
You get some karma for that.
I'm
I
kind of
still feel
noticing
like
that
we should-
good RP is getting rewarded in this campaign, though, because I
That's
had
right.
really good rolls when I did the Monitor thing with the Thief, and now Jess got really good rolls with the Luckstone that
Hey.
matches with her god after she showed a little mercy to somebody. That's, yeah.
Guys, as we go back north, do we want to maybe check out that skull closet again? Because like maybe there could be something hidden in there. It seems weird. There's a whole closet for skulls.
Do you want to do an investigation, Clark?
I would.
So
I'll
you're
help.
you're looking for something weird.
Yeah.
Besides
Other
all
than
the
skulls.
skulls.
Besides the pile of
Do a
skulls.
perception, not an. I can't bring myself
Okay.
to call it something
That's
weird
fine.
in investigation.
Did somebody say they were gonna help me?
Yeah, I will.
Cool. And I will also give myself guidance. If anybody ever wants guidance, just make sure you remind me. But I will give it to myself constantly now.
Why don't you
So
just
I'm
always
gonna
give
do-
out guidance? Is it just a cantrip? What is it?
It's a
Cantrip.
cantrip. You have to tell me to say it. Like I don't think I can just be like, Craig. From now on, every roll is with guidance. I don't think I can.
No, yeah, I would always need a cue from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So just remind me to do it, guys, if you want it. Okay. So perception with advantage with
Yes, sir.
guidance. That is a 18 plus guidance is dirty 20.
So you start rifling through the skulls gingerly, carefully, looking for things, and inevitably, more and more of the skulls start piling into the hallway. And you notice to yourself that the level of skulls in the room is not decreasing and you think it's probably some sort of magical shenanigans, and then
It's a
to,
magical
like,
skull
kind of
fountain.
really convince yourself with both hands. You just knock a bunch of skulls, like a lot of skulls, out into the hallway, and then yeah, surely the level of skulls in the room doesn't lower at all.
Does any dispel magic? Because I think there's infinite skulls, and if we can make the skulls disappear, there might be like a pot of gold, like the end of a rainbow. Only it's at the end of a rainbow of skulls.
Amara
Saying
just
that-
leaves.
Clark reaches his hand in deep and actually touches the floor. He's just feeling around on the floor, and it's just.
So you go swimming like Scrooge McDuck in the skulls.
I don't know. Clark, would Clark do that? He probably.
I would not go swimming, but I would wade in. Maybe is there anything on either of the three walls? The back wall, the left wall, or the right wall?
No.
Okay. All right. I guess it is
skulls.
just. I guess it is just infinite skulls. Do any of the skulls look like they're different than other skulls? Like are there skulls with gold in them, skulls with jewels in them, anything like that?
No, they all seem to you. You can do an investigation on this one.
Okay. You still there, Pippin?
Yeah, I'm still. I'm
Cool.
gonna sit this through.
All
Which
right.
walk away.
Yeah, you notice. You think to yourself, these are all like true skulls with bones and stuff. Old ones. Most of them are goblins. There's also lots of humanoids, human skulls. You see. You think you spot an Aarakocra over in the side. Just lots of skulls. Skulls.
All right.
All right, lots
All
of
right.
skulls.
Thanks, Pippin. Thanks. But I guess not. Hey, if your restaurant ever needs bone marrow, skulls have bone marrow, right? That's a thing.
Skulls have bone marrow.
Yeah.
Come
Those are
back
old
here,
skulls.
grab a
Those
couple.
are old skulls.
Yeah, but like makes yourself some stock. It's pretty good. I think. I don't know.
What are these doodles up here, Clark?
How do you know they're mine?
They're your
Because
fucking
they're
color.
your
What is your problem?
thing.
Why did you do this?
It was more of a mental note to myself to be like, hey, remember to come back here.
So you just drew all over the map? Let's kick him out.
No, I didn't mean to draw it like that big.
I'm
It
gonna
was just like
shove him in the
little
skull closet and lock the door.
How do I delete them?
I don't know
can't
if
seem
I'm
highlight
supposed
them.
to see
You
something.
click on them and hit delete.
Yeah.
It wasn't letting me,
But-
but it's because I wasn't doing the right thing.
This statue has something by it.
Yes.
There's
Looks
something
like
up here, dude.
bones.
Can you actually see that with your?
Yeah,
I don't know if
Yeah, I
it's
can
mine or
see
if
it
it's
with
somebody
mine.
else's dark vision, but
I can
You're
see
right,
it.
it's a
Yeah.
spider. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's north
yeah.
or south.
Look, if it's a big dead thing, is what you guys noticed from there. Big pile of bones.
What about the north thing? Because we can see something up north too. A body or something?
look like
Oh, you
more
do it.
bones.
Yeah. If you have yes, another body up north.
Mmm. Yum.
Do we want to go this way?
Yeah, let's go north first. It seems shorter.
Oh.
Can't find me.
Conran will take a closer
that's
look at the
tomorrow.
bones and, as with many
Oh,
other
that's
dead bodies
Pippin.
we found, do a final
it
rites
right.
for it.
Excellent. Do a perception.
These are just regular pillars, right? In the main hallway here?
Yes, those seem to be
Okay.
regular, rough but regular pillars.
Okay.
Conwyn, you notice it is a maggot-ridden corpse of a dead human. As you kind of turn it over to surely see that, yeah, the face and neck kind of spin over at you, and you notice the eyes are missing, replaced by just maggot balls, squirming
yeah.
maggot balls.
Good.
It lies next to a discarded scimitar and a discarded light crossbow and a money pouch.
What do you about?
You also notice that the garb on him seems to be similar to the, even identical to the bandits from previous.
Hmm.
The
So I'll
pseudo
finish
Red
rites,
Brand.
but I'd leave Conran would leave everything there.
Okay.
With the words of, may Amanator's scales guide you to justice in the afterlife.
Excellent. And let me ask you this: do you close the eyelids?
assuming the maggots are fully in the eyes, and it's been here even a short while that the maggots are there.
Yeah, there's no
eyelids.
You're right.
There.
No, you're right. I was gonna test you, but you're right.
Mitch, did you just leave all the items there? Is that what you said?
Yeah, a paladin would not disturb a body's belongings unless
They're not technically on the body; they are next to the body.
It's clear they're the body's belongings.
That's fair.
Amara kicks the body and takes the
So
items.
if you guys want to, then whatever. I'll add it to the bag of holding cash, but Conwyn is moving on.
Conwyn's turned his back and is walking away.
Amara kicked the body and took the items.
Come on.
She's in a bad mood.
Amara thinks to herself,
Guys,
that's a small pouch anyways.
Someone who's not the paladin or the cleric should pick up the fucking money, guys. Are you shitting me?
I literally said I
Are you saying
did.
this is Kyle or Clarark?
Kyle is saying that. 100%
Okay, then
Kyle.
Don't pick it up.
Guys, if you see in the chat, I've said that I've picked it up. I said I kicked the body and I take the items.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that either.
Yeah, I heard her say it too.
I said it at least 3 times.
Okay.
So
I just misheard. Okay. I just heard her say, "I'm in a bad mood. That's why," or something like that. So I just
there's two gold in total in the pouch.
Wow.
And then again, it was a scimitar and a light crossbow.
Any bolts?
We're getting a fool's fortune worth of gold just on these sellable.
Sure, we'll say 6 gold.
What are the statues?
The statues. What room are we in now?
Yeah, come on.
Dead spider room.
The statues are life-size granite statues of human warriors. They're facing inwards, so the ones up north are facing south, and the ones to the south are facing north. They all are of different sexes and wearing different armor sets, wielding different sorts of weapons.
Are any of them recognizable as heroes of old? Champions, so to speak?
Would the amount that you do a history? Does anyone want to give Conwyn help with that?
I'll help him. Yeah.
So the party's kind of watching these statues
17.
carefully. No, like they certainly give off the air of heroes to you all, but they just seem ancient, and you think to yourselves, perhaps it's just before the records that you're familiar with. Certainly, these must have been venerated people.
Are they all in the same?
Or those that fell in here.
Or there's like a Gorgon and they were all just frozen in statue. Are they all in the same pose? Like they were sculpted to be the same kind of looking?
Yes, more or less. Yeah, it's kind of not all of them have long weapons, but we'll say like right here, there's like 2 that both have halberds, and the way it is, it's kind of like the weapons end up crossing, so that the whole thing is kind of like
an archway.
Yes, kind of gives that impression, right? Yeah.
Warriors.
Right. Right.
To somebody at some point.
Well, another door. Rift, shall we?
Sure. Where are you guys? Oh, okay, sorry.
All right. Rift opens the door, and
Oh shit! It's 9:30 already.
Yeah.
wow, I didn't. Well, this will be a good one to
It's
end on,
another closet.
but
Is it a skull closet?
This one is femurs. That'd be a good puzzle to leave body parts throughout a dungeon and the players have to put the skeleton.
Only according to Kyle.
the party sees. The party hears like a soft, faint noise, as though the pitter-patter of feet.
From the
That is a
closet?
terrible place to leave off. How dare you, sir?
Yeah, we will. I don't. You know, here
least
we'll end it like this. So the party hears the pitter-patter of feet and is like, "Oh, what the hell?" and is kind of staring at this closet for a while. And it seems like there's just feet print that appear kind of wandering aimlessly on the floor, the dusty floor, almost in like video games with snow in it, how the feet print will last in the snow for X amount of time. The footprints linger in the dust and appear in the dust for maybe.
And next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, so there's an
Yes.
invisible creature in the closet. Gotcha.
The party kind of pokes and prods and
Boggart.
no, it just seems like a totally harmless sensory effect.
It's
Yeah.
a boggart.
Seems like
Definitely not like
Seems
an
like,
stalker.
yeah.
Seems like.
Keyword.
I don't know. If you guys all want it to be an invisible dragon, just DM me and we'll work it out next week.
There is a creature called an invisible stalker. It could just be
Yeah.
that.
guys, this was great. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
have a
Great.
great night.
Good night,
Good
all.
game,
See you later.
everybody.
Have a good night, everyone.
Fun as always.
I'm gonna go watch the hour I missed.
Yeah. They needed you, man. They needed
Yeah,
you.
I see that.
All right.
Have a good night, all.
Bye.